Lucy, one of my favorite scenes in this movie is when Thibaut Fortes propositions you and he's like, one more for old time's sake. And you just slap him so hard in that scene. And you turn what could have been this real throwaway moment into a really memorable one. I feel like there's a real technique to a good cinematic slap, and you've got a great one. How was it filming that scene?
I think that it was, we struggled actually in that scene how to end it. And we went back and forth quite a bit because initially it wasn't a strong ending for the scene. And it had to be, it, he had to say something that was going to initiate that. It didn't seem right just because, he's decided he met somebody else that she would just go ahead and slap him. It wasn't enough. And it had to be, you know, a feeling of like an emotional violation. And so we came up with that last minute in order to allow that, that moment, the injection of that slap to happen. And, that's something that Simon and I went back and forth about quite a bit. And it worked out well because we had to be very specific and it couldn't be too much dialogue before the slap happened, because otherwise it would seem like it was, over explained, too
Yeah.
much exposition. So I think we got well, thanks for telling us because now we know we got the right formula.
Yeah, it's fun that it came together very last moment because it's a real fun moment. And Christoph, your character is recovering from this hand surgery, which is clearly impacting his job. Normally in these types of film, you're trying to be real slick and like a pro, but you've got to look off a bit. How is it incorporating that into your performance, where obviously you're skilled, but you're a moment off on a lot of these action scenes?
Off, what exactly do you mean
Just
specifically?
making some mistakes due to his physical issues.
You mean me, Christoph, or
Yeah,
character
your
Dan?
character. Yeah.
Oh, the character. Yeah, yeah. Because I thought, oh my God, I did something wrong. I'd
Oh,
have
no,
to
no,
go
no.
back to drama school, which is my idea of hell. But in any case, um, well, yeah. You see, off if if the machinery creaks too much, and if your mind isn't agile anymore, as it was when you were 20, not to talk about the rest, then you have to find other means of doing what you've done all your life. And I guess that's, aging may be a skill, I thought. Maybe it's a skill that one has to learn. And nobody is born with the skill to age. You have to. So maybe it's something. Oh, I never thought about that. Maybe it's something that is acquired. Age. I don't know. But it's certainly because that's a story. Things don't really work like they used to, and that's what the bosses in Belfast say, and he has a problem accepting that.
Yeah, you do a great job putting the character
Thank
first
you.
in your
I don't have to go
performance.
back to drama school. Thank you.
No, no, you do not. And Lucy, my last question. Cooper Hoffman is just so much fun in this. How is it working with him? And he has such a fun attitude. It was nice seeing him do something physical.
Yeah, I mean, he's so convincing, and I think he just has a very open way of seeing life. He's always experimenting. He was always talking about, meeting with his friends and, making their own movies and writing their own scripts. And I think he's really creative and lovely to work with. Unfortunately, I didn't have as many scenes with him, but I was really impressed by the dynamic that both him and Christoph built together. And I think he has a really big career ahead of him.
Yeah, for sure. Christoph, what stood out about Cooper?
He's a lovely guy. He's exceptionally lovely, and I really genuinely like him. And that, I tell you, that stood out about Cooper.